We go. Welcome everyone to the Halloween season. This is 31 Days of Halloween, and this also is a video for the channel Creativity and the Paranormal. And we're welcoming author Olivia Blacke. Welcome, Olivia.
Hello.
And we're both dressed up for the Halloween season. Thank you, Olivia, for partaking. You look fabulous.
Actually, this is my ordinary, like everyday apparel. So
Right,
just so
right.
you know.
Us, yeah, me too. Us paranormal authors, we just walk around. But do you mind showing your skeleton hand again?
I have a little
Oh, that's
skeleton. It's
wonderful.
hard to type with, but
Yeah. The things we go through for Halloween. I'll have
yes.
to get one. So anyway, let me begin with a little bio about you, and then I'm going to read a little elevator pitch of your book coming out that's right behind. No, that's A New Lease on Death, but that's book one. And it's Death at the Door
Yes.
that will be coming out soon, but we'll get to that. Okay, so Olivia Blacke, mysterious, spooky, cozy, and kooky. Olivia Blacke is the Anthony Award-winning author of the Ruby and Cordelia Mysteries, as well as the cozy Record Shop Mysteries and the Brooklyn Murder Mysteries. She had her first ghost encounter when she was 5. We'll have to talk about that. But wasn't involved with an active crime scene until much later when she accidentally stepped into a chalk outline on a Manhattan sidewalk. Oh my goodness. Armed with a criminology degree, she channels her love of the supernatural and passion for writing into darkly humorous supernatural mysteries. She wants to be a unicorn when she grows up, and me too.
Who doesn't? I mean,
I
really.
know. True, so true. So let me just talk about Death at the Door, which is book 2 of the Ruby and Cordelia Mysteries. Book 1, again, is right behind you, A New Lease on Death. And there's Death at the Door, which comes out October 21st, 2025.
Yes, it
Just
does.
a few days from now, you guys can pre-order. And here is what I like to call the elevator pitch on that. The odd couple of crime solving returns in Olivia Blacke's Death at the Door, where a ghost and her living roommate find another mystery on their doorstep. Ooh, I love it. I just love that whole premise. But so, actually, before we continue, we want to do a spooky mug sharing.
Yes.
And you can start with yours. Go right ahead.
So I have a bunch of little ghost mugs, and I've
Yes.
actually been using them for potted plant holders.
Oh,
But
nice.
I've got my little collection, and
Oh, that's great. They
I
have
like this.
two functions, right? Two functions.
Yes. I like this one because oh, nope, wrong one. The tail is the handle.
Yes, I love that. I
It's my
love that. That's
favorite.
very creative. And I got this here. You can see
Oh,
some
I
of
love this.
them behind me on the table with my new Halloween tree. I don't know why I never got a Halloween tree till now. That baffles me. But this is by Joanna Parker, great artist for Halloween and Christmas stuff, as well as other things. But I'm going to have some water right now. Mm. So anyway, Olivia, what is it about the paranormal realm that inspires you to write in that genre?
So, one of the things I love about mysteries, especially cozy mysteries, and I've also written some cozy mysteries, is that there is a certain suspension of disbelief right from the offset. So,
Yep.
if you can buy that a baker can solve a murder, why can't a ghost? And that is what started this idea. So, I've got A New Lease on Death. It's the first book in the series. And in A New Lease on Death, it starts with a grumpy, recently deceased ghost and has a new, very annoying, perky roommate. And they have to form an alliance in order to solve a murder. So they live
Ooh.
in Boston, which I think is a very haunted city. I just got
Oh.
back from New Orleans, and I think Boston's much more haunted.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
that's my scary take. That,
Yeah.
um, so New Lease on Death, and
Great
Death is
cover.
only the beginning. in the supernatural mystery about an unlikely crime-solving duo, because if you're going to go for something that's fun, like, yes, I do think murder is fun whenever you do it right, at least
Yeah,
on paper.
right.
So you might as well have something fun in it. And I think the supernatural elements are just really fun. And it kind of fits my personality.
Yeah. Yeah. And it gives you this you can go beyond the boundaries of the 3D world, you know.
Yes.
Obviously that's what happens. So also now we can talk about what I mentioned in your bio. Do you have a Oh wait, no. Have you ever seen a ghost or experienced something strange?
How much time do we have?
Oh,
I
take your
have
time.
experienced a lot of weird
Oh
things.
my
Um,
goodness.
when I was 5, I moved into a haunted house.
Wow.
And everybody that had ever been in that house experienced something.
Wow, yeah.
And it was sometimes it was creepy, sometimes it was fun, sometimes it was scary, but every single person that ever walked into that house was like, yeah, there's
Wow.
something wrong here.
Oh my goodness.
So and since then I've had other things that make me believe in ghosts or make me at
Mhm.
least believe in something else.
Did something in particular occur with you in that haunted house just for you?
So one of the things whenever I was in that house, my sister lived in the house also with me, and she liked to sleepwalk. Well, I don't know if
Oh,
she liked to, but she sleepwalked. So
yeah.
one of the things that my parents did was they put alarms on all the doors and windows, and they put like those little chain alarms. So if you open a door, open a window, it set off a really loud, annoying alarm.
Oh,
It would
okay.
wake up my sister, it would keep the door and the window closed, and it would wake up everybody else in the household. So we'd go
Yeah.
get my sister. And there
Yeah.
was one day we woke up and my sister was nowhere to be found. She wasn't in the house. All the chains were closed or were
Oh.
locked, all the windows, all the doors locked from the inside. And my sister was wandering around Dallas in her nightgown.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
and there's only in my mind, somebody had to unlock a door, open it up, let her out, close it, and lock it after her.
Right, because you had all the alarms and they were functioning and everything.
Yeah, and somebody
Oh
had to
my
do that. My sister could not
gosh.
have done that. So I think that the ghost that was living in the house got tired of the alarms going off every night and was just
Oh, I
like,
see.
have fun.
So did you guys jump in the car? She was down the road or something?
She was just wandering around the block. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow. So
like a lost puppy.
yeah. No, no, I'm with you because that's probably what if everyone felt something was there, that's probably one of the shenanigans the ghost perpetrated.
And she
But
liked to do things like that. She liked to just like reorganize shelves and reorganize closets. And you'd go and you'd look for that outfit that you had ready for the morning, and it wasn't in your closet anymore. And it wasn't
oh
in
my
your sister's
gosh.
closet, and it wasn't in the laundry. It was just gone. So
Did you ever find it?
there were a couple of outfits that I liked that nobody else liked that I could never find again. So
Oh
either,
my god. And
she had better taste than I do.
you said she, did you guys have an idea of who it might have been?
I have an idea. Sorry, my dog is gonna go crazy in a minute here.
Oh,
Um,
that's okay. I have cats, so they might walk by.
there's dogs walking by outside, so my dog's about to go tell
Oh,
me
yeah.
whose house this is. So I believe I had conversations with something that appeared to me like a female. So, we'll see.
Oh, okay. Right, right. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. So I have to ask, do you have a favorite paranormal movie or TV show growing up or also now?
So right now, I'm really obsessed with Ghost, both the UK and the US version. I know the UK version is over. And I love that Rose McIver is in the US version because when I first started sending out a new lease on death, a lot of the feedback we received was it kind of reminded people of like iZombie, but with Ghost.
Oh,
And
okay.
then Rose McIver came out on Ghost, and I was like, okay, this is just too good to be true. And so I
Right.
started watching the show, fell in love, absolutely obsessed. It's a really good show.
Oh, and I saw all of iZombie too. It was fabulous. I've seen some of the ghosts with a S on the end, right? Ghosts.
Yes.
I've seen some of them and I want to see more. It's like there's so many shows I have to, divvy it up. But the final episode, the last episode of I know Rob Thomas was a producer of that or creator of that of iZombie. I missed my train stop because I was watching.
Isn't that the best?
Yeah, it's so good. See, that's the kind of story you wanted to, create is someone who makes them miss their train stop.
Oh yeah. And
So,
when I was living in New York, I miss, and same thing with DC. I missed more than one train stop because I was reading a book. And there
uh,
was one time I was coming home from work. I was reading a book. I really, really liked it. This was DC, so the trains run back and forth all day. So I went to the end of the line, which was my station. I went, no, I'm not done yet. Wrote it back and back. And it was lovely. I had time to myself and I got, oh,
yeah,
I'm so sorry. I'm just, work got out late. I
right.
wasn't in the metro for an extra hour and a half reading a book. No, that would just
Yeah.
be silly.
I love that. That's a great story. That's what we should all do. And, like you said, find a place, whether it's a train or the back of a library or something, and take some time to read.
And if you commute a lot, you seem to commute. That's definitely a good time to audiobooks and ebooks
Yes,
and physical books and whatever you can consume. It's a good way to spend that
right.
time.
Exactly. I'm on the Metro North, and when it doesn't get really packed because I have my laptop and I do a little bit of writing in the morning on the train. But sometimes I'm like this because I'm in a three-seater. So that's when I just pack it up and then go to my phone and, like you said, audiobook or something like that, ebook. But so anyway, I have another question for you. What
Okay.
what advice do you have for aspiring writers? I mean, those who are I don't want to sound judgmental or anything. Not someone, no, because I mean every now and then I've known some people to say, I have an idea for this or that, and then but they never write it down, which is fine, which is totally fine. But the ones who are really chug-a-lugging and they're trying to get their first book finished and stuff like that.
So people who are either actively writing or if you are an aspiring writer and you've got ideas, but you don't know where to start, join
Yeah.
a writer's group, join some
Yeah.
kind of writers organization. Do it now, do it early. I did not realize early in my career that I could have joined a lot of writers groups without a published book. And
Yep.
you might outgrow the group, especially if everybody is early stages, or you might become lifelong friends with this group and you find your place in a community. So
Yeah.
I write crime fiction. So Sisters in Crime is a fantastic organization to join. It's a very low annual fee, and they have groups. They have the Guppies group, which is the newbie writers. And then
Oh, okay.
they have groups for every individual chapter. So
Yeah.
if you live in the DC area, it's the Chelsea chapter. So there's all sorts of chapters. They have get-togethers. They meet up at these big conferences like BoucherCon and Malice and Lefty. And so it's
Yeah.
a really good way to get into the community because especially again, if you're a mystery writer and you join
Hmm.
something like Sisters in Crime, and then you go to a conference like Left Coast Crime, you'll already know people there. You're not wandering
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
lost. You're like, hey, I know you. I spend time with you. So
Hmm.
it's a great way to meet people. It's a great way to find a community, and it's a really good way to start publishing short stories and articles because
Right.
they know when the new short story collections are coming out. And it's so if you are an aspiring author, find a writing organization that meets your genre and meets your needs.
Right, right. So, like you said, for crime fiction, and you also have the paranormal in your crime fiction. And I'm in the same genre because my paranormals, somebody always gets murdered too, you know. And sometimes, I mean, the psychic character kind of has a feeling of who it is, but there's still a mystery to unravel around that as well.
They
But
can't
yeah,
make
and
it
some,
too easy.
right, right. And then if you write romance, there's a bunch of romance groups.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any groups that you would recommend?
I'm in the state of searching, so you're actually helping me. And I did look up Sisters in Crime, and I was gonna, get on that. And I'm in by New York, so I know there's a lot of, activity here by
Yeah,
New
there's
York
a big
City.
chapter.
Yes. So I'm you're helping me. I'm gonna get on that. So
Yeah, do it.
so we just have a few moments left. But do you have any last thoughts or comments? Oh, and I'm sorry, wait, I have to put this in. You just won the Anthony Award for Best
Yes, I did.
Paranormal Book. And was it The New Lease on Death, or
It was for a New Lease on Death.
can we see
So
the award?
there's a New
Yeah.
Lease on Death. Let me do
Yes.
this
Oh,
without
I'm sorry.
breaking anything.
Oh, I don't want to make you. This was at the BoucherCon conference in New Orleans that just
Yes.
happened a few weeks ago, right?
And I don't really know how to pronounce it. I pronounce it BoucherCon,
Oh,
but I've
BoucherCon. Okay.
also heard it called BoucherCon, so I don't know. But it's one of the largest mystery conventions. And
Yes.
it was in New Orleans this year. It's going to be in Calgary next year. It's going to be in DC the year after that. And they have what's called the Anthony Awards. And they have
Yep.
a bunch of different categories. They have best first book, they have best hardback, they have best original ebook. And this year they had best paranormal. And I was
Oh,
lucky enough
there it is.
to actually win
Can you
the
put it
Anthony
to the
Award
side?
for
Oh, there we
yeah,
go. Oh,
it
great.
weighs a ton and it's glass, so it's really fun to try to photograph. But I absolutely love this. And I'm not someone who wins a lot of awards, so I was
Ah,
very excited to be nominated. And I was just going to go and have fun. And when they called my name, I didn't even know what to do. I didn't have a speech. I
I was
didn't
going to
have
ask you.
anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, what? So I still look at it
But
like maybe they made a mistake, but it's my name on it every time I look.
did
So
you check to see that your name was?
I really, really did.
Ah, but so when you got up there, obviously your mind started working and you got, had a speech come out, I'm sure.
So I actually kind of got lucky there too. So Heather Graham, the author,
Yes, Heather
was
Graham.
announcing the categories with Alex Segura and Heather Graham. So there's another big award called the Edgar Award. That's another big mystery award. And while she's up there, she goes, and the next Edgar for paranormal. And she's like, ah, I knew I was going to do this. And everybody starts laughing because this is the
Yeah,
Anthony Awards, not the Edgar Awards. So
right.
I went up there and I got my award and I said, I've always wanted an Edgar. Turned around and ran off the stage. So
You got your comedy in, didn't you?
yes, she set me up absolutely.
Yes, yes.
I could not have asked for a better intro. Because what are you going to do?
And
Just
it
feed
took
it to
the
me.
edge off, right?
Yeah, it was nice.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I am
Thank you.
signed up for the next year's, I'm going to say BoucherCon in Calgary, Canada. So I'm excited for that. I went to Thriller Fest earlier this year
I would
where
love to
Heather
go to
Graham
Thriller
was there.
Fest.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Go next year and I'll meet up with you.
That sounds great. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can make BoucherCon next year. I know I'm going to Malice Domestic next year, which is
Mm,
a smaller con. It's in the DC area every year, and it is a lot of genre mystery, and
okay.
it is very heavily cozy, but it's not all cozy.
Oh, okay.
And
Great.
especially like if you're not ready for the big giant
Oh,
100,000 person conferences that is like Thriller Fest and BoucherCon. It's not
yes.
100,000, it just feels like it. Malice is about maybe 1,000 people.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a little
Yeah.
bit easier to get started there.
Because yeah, Thriller Fest had a lot this year, a lot.
Yeah.
But so anyway, congratulations, well
Thank you.
deserved. And I'm gonna throw two things out there, and you can choose what you like.
Okay.
Um, any last comments about like writing or your book or anything? And or Do you have advice for writers, coming up writers that may be facing naysayers, or, like you having a bad day or something like that, or, what keeps you going?
So, writing is a difficult business, and it is a business,
Yeah.
but it has to be something you love because you are spending all of this time. It does not pay very well, unless you are super, super top 1%. It does not pay very well, but it is fun and it is rewarding and it is challenging. But you have to do it
Yeah.
because you love it. And there is always going to be someone who doesn't like what you write, doesn't like how you titled it, doesn't like how your cover looks. And then there's going to be someone else who goes, "Oh my God, you're my favorite author."
Right.
So you can't control if somebody likes your book. All you can control is that you love what you're doing. And if you
That's
love what
great.
you're
Yeah.
doing, everything else will or will not fall into place. But it's there's no one size fits all like cheat code. So just
Right.
enjoy it. And then
Yeah.
read a lot. I read a
What's
lot.
that?
Read a
Yeah.
lot.
Yes, yes. Yeah. In your genre and out of it.
Yes.
And I will say, for my part, I've had two published with Wild Rose Press. There's nothing like
Very cool.
holding your own book in your hands, like we just saw you do?
It is nice.
Yeah.
Being able to hold your own book it's definitely a dream come true.
Right.
And what you said earlier about reading in your genre, what I would like to add to that is read what's new in your genre. Because
Yes.
if you can read all the Agatha Christie in the world, that doesn't mean you can write a cozy. That's not what the market is looking at right now for cozy.
Hmm.
So whatever your genre is, try to keep it fresh. Find the new stuff.
Yes. Yes, definitely. And the stories that you're passionate about, it's like your passion will end up come out on the page, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, Olivia Blacke, whose book Death at the Door,
that's
correct?
the
Death at
door.
the Door comes out this October 21st, just in about 4 days. You can hit pre-order on her Amazon page, and I'll put the link below the YouTube video. And everyone have a fabulous Halloween season. Thank you, Olivia.
Thank you.
But before we go, I shouldn't have made it so complete. I want to put out a little teaser out there, since this is part of my 31 Days of Halloween blog that will go out on social media, Facebook and Instagram, and I'm on Blue Sky too. Um, I want to give a little intro to the final day, October 31st. And at the top of my blog post, I have a GIF of Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock on the roof at the end of Practical Magic, the movie, and their black hat and dress, capes, and they're laughing and stuff. It's really cool, and it moves. So right underneath that, pardon me, I have a little Halloween poem for our magical October 31st coming up. Crickets sing a magical song. The night vibrates with eeriness long. Why do stars sparkle brighter and my footfalls feel lighter? Because a most joyful night can now be seen, the enchanting night of Halloween. So there you go. I write a little poem every year. It's just fun. So
I like it.
yes, and it's above the picture below that is the headless horseman. So anyway, that'll be on the blog. And thank you again, Olivia, and everyone. Now have a happy Halloween season.